5 o'clock blue. 5 o'clock blue, and the windows waking one by one. Daylight left the crowded pavement earlier than yesterday. Winter drew a quiet shadow down the streets along my way. I was walking with my collar turned against the evening air. Then a lamp above a doorway put a little gold somewhere. One by one the rooms were glowing soft against the deepening view, and the city felt less distant underneath that 5 o'clock blue. 5 o'clock blue, falling softly on the avenue. One by one the windows came alive, like 100 hearts against the night. 5 o'clock blue, I could feel the whole world changing too. Darkness was not closing every door. It was showing me what all the lights were for. Someone pulled a chair out gently, someone set another cup. Someone heard a key turn slowly and was already getting up. Every window held a story, every hallway led somewhere. Every ordinary evening had a warmth that people shared. I had thought the night was empty, just a space we hurried through. Then I saw how people filled it underneath that 5 o'clock blue. 5 o'clock blue, falling softly on the avenue. One by one the windows came alive, like 100 hearts against the night. 5 o'clock blue, I could feel the whole world changing too. Darkness was not closing every door. It was showing me what all the lights were for. Maybe warmth begins this simply, with a room and one more chair, with a voice that says come over, with a hand that leaves it there. I had walked beneath those windows thinking shelter had to wait. Then I knew that I could make one. I could leave a welcome late. 5 o'clock blue, now I know what I am going to do. I will keep one window shining bright for the heart still walking through the night. 5 o'clock blue, there will always be a place for you. Darkness does not mean that hope is gone. Sometimes love is just a light we leave on. 5 o'clock blue, and my window waking with the others. One small room, one open door, one light left on. Last night, running late, you were waiting by the gate. I reached the station after sunset, with the winter in my coat. Every bench was nearly empty, every breath became a cloud. You were standing by the old clock, where the yellow lamplight fell. You did not ask why I was quiet. you could read it well enough. Then you saw my fingers shaking, though I tried to hide the cold. You stepped closer without speaking and took both my hands to hold. Warm hands, empty platform, last train written on the sign. You said we can wait together, and you folded yours in mine. Warm hands, empty platform, nothing moving down the line. But the night could take its own time. You were there, and so was I. There were footsteps on the stairway, then they faded one by one. A distant voice made an announcement, but the train still did not come. We talked about the smallest things then, how the days were getting short, how the trees beside the station had let go of all they wore. Every word became much softer, every silence felt alright. With your shoulder close beside me, I was warmer than the light. Warm hands, empty platform, last train written on the sign. You said we can wait together, and you folded yours in mine. Warm hands, empty platform, nothing moving down the line. But the night could take its own time. You were there, and so was I. Warmth does not need walls around it. It does not need a room or flame. Sometimes it is someone waiting long enough to say your name. Sometimes care is not an answer or a promise dressed in gold. Sometimes it is simply staying when another hand is cold. Warm hands, empty platform, now I'm holding on to yours. We can wait through any silence, we don't need to ask for more. Warm hands, empty platform, then a headlight crossed the line. But before the train could reach us, we had already arrived. Last train at the platform, your warm hands still held in mine. Nothing here was empty, not with you here by my side. Come in, come close. You don't have to carry the cold alone. You were standing on the doorstep with the evening on your coat, holding words you could not finish, keeping everything too close. I could see the day had worn you more than you would ever say. So I opened up the doorway and I moved out of the way. You don't have to tell me everything, you don't have to tell me now. You have stood outside for long enough. There is room for you somehow. Come in, come close. You don't have to carry the cold alone. Leave your tired shoes beside the door. You don't have to stand out there anymore. Come in, come close. Let the quiet say what words don't peaceful silence is the kindest thing we've heard. I did not ask you to be cheerful, I did not tell you to be strong. I just placed a cup before you and let the evening move along. You don't have to make it lighter, you don't have to hide the weight. Nothing here will ask you to become someone else before you stay. Come in, come close, you don't have to carry the cold alone. Leave your tired shoes beside the door, you don't have to stand out there anymore. Come in, come close, let the quiet say what words don't know. You don't need a reason, you can stay. There is room for you here anyway. No one has to earn a welcome, no one has to smile to stay. You can bring the whole day with you, you don't have to hide it all away. Maybe strength can look like knocking, maybe love can turn a key. Maybe every open doorway starts with how we choose to see. Come in, come close, you will never carry the cold alone. Leave your tired shoes beside the door, you don't have to stand out there anymore. Come in, come close, now this welcome is no longer mine alone. We will keep the doorway open wide, there is room for someone else inside. Come in, come close, set down what you carried home. Come in, come close, you don't have to face the night alone. At the end of the street, yours was the first window lit. Evening came before I noticed blue was settling on the road. One by one, the shops were closing as the air began to slow. I walked past the quiet bakery, past the tree with empty arms. Every step was growing darker, every doorway looked the same. Then beyond the final corner, through the branches clear and still, a little square of amber opened, just the way you said it would. The first window lit at the far end of the street, a little room of amber where the blue and darkness meet. The first window lit, and I knew it had to be. You were keeping one lamp burning so that I could find my way. Your shadow crossed behind the curtain, then disappeared into the hall. I could picture you still listening for my footsteps through it all. There were houses all around me, there were brighter signs above, but the one that pulled me forward was the one you lit with love. I was still a block away then, but the cold began to lift. There are places we arrive at long before we enter them. The first window lit at the far is knowing through the distance there is somewhere you are known. It is seeing one small window and no longer feeling alone. The first window lit, now I'm standing in its glow. You are waiting in the doorway, like you always somehow know. The first window lit. If you walk this road someday, I will keep the same lamp burning so that you can find your way. At the end of the street, one familiar window shines. Before I reach the doorway, I am already home tonight. Winter on the doorstep, cold beneath the door. Frost was gathering on the window in a thin and silver line. You could feel the weather turning as the clock moved past 9. There was cold beneath the doorway, from a place the old wood bowed. You rolled up a faded towel and you pressed the edges down. We could not command the season, we could not make it disappear. So we moved our chairs together and let the evening find us near. Winter on the doorstep, white along the wooden frame. We could hear the whole night changing, but our room still knew our names. Winter on the doorstep, let it settle, let it stay. We had made a warmth between us that the cold could not take away. For a moment, all the lamplight flickered softly on the wall. You reached out across the table before the room went dark at all. Then the steady glow returned there, and we laughed at our alarm. Not because the night was kinder, but because I held your arm. We did not need a perfect shelter, we just needed somewhere true. Every time the cold moved closer, I moved closer still to you. Winter on the doorstep, white along the wooden frame. We could hear the whole night changing, but our room still knew our names. Winter on the doorstep, let it settle, let it stay. We had made a warmth between us that the cold could not take away. We cannot stop every winter, we cannot turn each storm around, but we can choose the way we need it and the care that gathers round. Cold may find the hour hearts that live beneath. Winter on the doorstep, morning waiting past the grave. We will keep this small room living through the longest night it makes. Winter on the doorstep, it can come but it cannot say who we love or how we hold them, what we give or what we save. Winter on the doorstep, warmth on our side of the door. We cannot stop the season, but it cannot choose us anymore. One bowl for me, one bowl for you. You were cutting carrots sideways, I was trying not to laugh. Every piece was slightly different, not a single perfect half. I put too much pepper in it, you said maybe that's alright. Then you opened up the window and we laughed into the night. No recipe could tell us how the evening ought to go. We just kept the water turning and the room began to glow. Soup for two, steam rising between me and you. A little salt, a little thyme, your wooden spoon reaching over mine. Soup for two, no perfect way to see it through. We made more than something warm, we made a place to come in from the storm. You were humming by the counter, I was looking for the bread. Then we found it in the cupboard right above your waiting head. We kept tasting every minute, adding this and taking that. By the time the bowls were ready, we had forgotten where we sat. Nothing happened like we planned it, nothing tasted quite the same. Still you smiled across the table like you would not change a thing. Soup for two, steam rising between me and you. A little salt, a little thyme, your wooden spoon reaching over mine. Soup for two, no perfect way to see it through. We made more than something warm, we made a place to come in from the storm. Care can be this ordinary, sleeves rolled up and water stirred. Someone tasting what you're making, someone listening to every word. Love does not need silver dishes, it can live in what we do. In a kitchen full of laughter and a simple soup for two. Soup for two, steam rising between me and you. A little salt, a little thyme, your open hand resting close to mine. Soup for two, and if another comes in too, we can add another chair. There will always be enough to share. One bowl for me, one bowl for you. One more place if someone needs it too. Dance in wool socks, dance in wool socks. Dinner plates were drying, the radio was low. You found an old song playing from a winter long ago. You held your hand out to me, I said there's hardly room. You moved the kitchen table and said this floor will do. One step left, one step wrong. We were laughing before too long. We're dancing in wool socks, sliding circles round the kitchen clock. No crowd, no stage, no perfect moves, just a song to stop. Your heel caught on the carpet, my sleeve knocked down a spoon. We froze there for a second, then went spinning through the room. The kettle clicked behind us, the windows gathered steam. Nothing in that little kitchen needed to be more than this. One step fast, one step slow. We made up the rest as we would go. We're dancing in wool socks, sliding circles round the kitchen clock. No crowd, no stage, no perfect moves, just a little room and me with you. We're dancing in wool socks, making midnight feel like June, laughing every time we miss the tune. I don't want this song to stop. Joy can find us unprepared, with messy hair and folding chairs. It does not wait for perfect days, it starts wherever music plays. So turn it up a little more, we have everything we need. Your hand reaching out for mine, and enough room for our feet. We're dancing in wool socks, let the whole night turn around the clock. No crowd, no stage, no perfect moves, just this little room and me with you. We're dancing in wool socks, winter waiting past the room. Let it wait until we finish this tune. We don't want this song to stop. One step left, one step right, wool socks, warm floor, one more song tonight. The light we leave on says more than words can say. Before I close the curtains, before I turn the bedroom down, I leave the hallway glowing, though you are not here right now. The clock may pass through midnight, the rain may slow you on your way. You never have to hurry, this room will know your name. No matter how the road has changed, no matter where you've gone, there is still a quiet place that says you still belong. The light we leave on is a promise without words, not because you're lost, but because you're loved. The light we leave on is a small and steady sign. You don't have to hurry, there is still a place inside. I remember coming home once with a weight I could not name. Someone left a lamp beside me and did not ask me to explain. Nothing in the room was different, still I knew that I was known. Sometimes one remaining light is enough to lead us home. We do not need a perfect answer, we do not need to right each wrong. Sometimes all a heart is asking is to know it still belongs. The light we leave on is a promise without words, not because you're lost, but because you're loved. The light we leave on is a small and steady sign. You don't have to hurry, there is still a place inside. Every light was once received before it learned to shine. Someone kept a door from closing, someone gave us time. Now the warmth that found its way to me is no longer mine alone. I can leave it for another another still somewhere upon the road. The light we leave on is a promise we can share, not because you're lost, but to say that someone cares. The light we leave on will be waiting through the night. You don't have to hurry, you will find us by the light. The light we leave on, not because you're lost. The light we leave on, because you're loved. Pull another chair nearby. There is room for you, babe. We had set the plates for 4 when we heard a gentle knock. You were standing in the hallway with the evening on your coat. Then another friend came after, saying they would only stay. We moved everything together and we made another place. We did not count what might be missing, we just passed the dishes round. Every time the circle widened, more than food was being found. Everyone fits at this table. Pull another chair nearby. Bring the stories you are carrying. You don't have to leave them outside. Everyone fits at this table. Every voice and every name. What we have becomes enough every time we give some away. Some were talking over laughter, some were listening quietly. Someone dropped a fork between us, someone poured a little tea. No one had to be impressive, no one had to entertain. We were welcome in the silence, we were welcome all the same. There were different roads behind us, there were different days ahead. Still the space that gathered around us grew with every word we said. Everyone fits at this table. Pull another chair nearby. Bring the stories you are carrying. You don't have to leave them outside. Everyone fits at this table. Every voice and every name. What we have becomes enough every time we give some away. A table does not grow by inches, it grows every time we say, take a seat, you're not too late. We have saved for you a place. It is not the size that matters, it is how we gather round, making sure the ones still standing know that they can sit down. Everyone fits at this table. Pull the chairs in close tonight. Bring the joy and bring the worry. Neither one must stay outside. Everyone fits at this table. No one eats alone tonight. What we have warmer every time we share the light. Pull another chair nearby. There is room for you tonight. Nothing fancy, just us tonight. Everyone had left the table, every coat was down the stairs. There were glasses by the window, there were crumbs on every chair. You turned off the brighter ceiling, left the little corner lamp. Then you sat beside me slowly, with your shoulder against mine. There was nowhere else to hurry, there was nothing left to prove, just the quiet settling round us, and the easy way you moved. Nothing fancy, just us. One small lamp and more than enough. No reservation, no place to be. Your hand resting next to me. Nothing fancy, just us. No perfect words, no need to rush. Let the whole night pass outside. I have everything here tonight. There was tea we had forgotten, growing colder by the book. You were reading half a sentence when I caught the way you looked. We did not turn on the music, we could hear the window rain. You said this is all I wanted, and I felt exactly the same. There are nights that ask for nothing, there are moments we can trust. All the world can keep its wonder, I am happy here with us. Nothing fancy, just us. One small lamp and more than enough. No reservation, no place to be. Your hand resting next to me. Nothing fancy, just us. No perfect words, no need to rush. Let the whole night pass outside. I have everything here tonight. I used to think the best of living had to wait for grander days, for distant rooms and celebrations, for the right time and the place. Now I know a life can open in a room the world walks past, with someone who makes simple hours feel like something built to last. Nothing fancy, just us. One small lamp and more than enough. No reservation, no place to be. Your hand reaching out for me. Nothing fancy, just us. No perfect words, no need to rush. Let tomorrow wait outside. We have everything here tonight. Nothing fancy, nothing more, just us and the rain beyond the door. Call me when you get home, even if it's late. You were standing in the hallway with your coat already closed, saying you would be alright, walking 3 more blocks alone. I could hear the rain beginning, I could see the empty street. So I waited by the doorway till you turned and looked at me. I am not asking for a promise, I am not asking you to stay. There is only one small favor I need before you walk away. Call me when you get home. I wanna hear the lock turn. I don't need another promise, I just need to know you're safe. Call me when you get home, even if it's 2:30. Let the phone ring once and wake me. I'll be waiting up for you. I kept one lamp beside the window and the volume on my phone. Tried to read the same 2 pages, but the words would not hold still. Every pair of distant headlights made me look across the room. Then the silence settled softly as the clock moved closer to 2. Care is not a chain around you. It is not a locked front door. It is simply someone hoping you will make it home once more. Call me when you get home. I wanna hear the lock turn. I don't need another promise, I just need to know you're safe. Call me when you get home, even if it's 2:30. Let the phone ring once and wake me. I'll be waiting up for you. Love can sound like ordinary words we say without a plan. Take your time and watch the crossing. Text me when you can. Nothing grand or everlasting, nothing written in the stars, just a voice that stays awake until it knows where you are. You called me when you got home. I heard the quiet lock turn. You said I'm inside, don't worry, and the whole room softened. Then you called me when you got home. It was just a little past 2. I said goodnight, I'm glad you're safe, and finally slept because of you. Call me when you get home. That is all I ask. One small call, one safe arrival, then we both can rest. Across the sleeping city, I can hear you now. You are somewhere by the river. I am 3 train stops away. Most of all the rooms are dark now. Most of all the cars have gone. You say traffic kept you longer. I say I have nowhere to be. Then your voice comes through the quiet, like you're sitting next to me. There are bridges in the distance, there are rooftops in between. Still I hear the smallest changes in every breath you breathe. Across the sleeping city, your voice reaches my room, past the bridges and the rooftops, under one familiar moon. Across the sleeping city, every mile becomes less wide. Distance is not empty when your voice is by my side. You describe the view before you, one last bus beneath the trees. I can see it without seeing from the way you speak to me. I tell you my lamp is fading, you say yours is burning low. Neither one of us says goodnight, though we both know we should go. All the buildings stand between us, all the streets run separate ways. Still the words we send each other find the room in which they stay. Across the sleeping city, your voice reaches my room, past the bridges and the rooftops, under one familiar moon. Across the sleeping city, every mile becomes less wide. Distance is not empty when your voice is by my side. Maybe closeness is not measured by the road from door to door. Maybe it is being listened to and wanting nothing more. You are there and I am here, but the silence is the same. Then you laugh across the distance, and the whole night knows your name. Across the sleeping city, your voice is warm and clear, past the bridges and the rooftops. You have never felt so near. Across the sleeping city, morning waits beyond the blue. Every mile is holding all the words I send to you. Across the sleeping city, neither one has said goodnight. Two small rooms, one quiet voice, keeping company tonight. It's 2:13. I hope I'm not waking you. I recorded this 3 times now, trying to make every word sound right. First I talked about the weather, then I stopped and changed my mind. There are things that sound much smaller when I write them on a screen, so I press the little button just to let you hear me breathe. You do not have to answer, you can listen when you wake. I just did not want the silence to keep what I meant to say. A voice note at 2:13, no perfect words, just honestly me. I know it's late, you can answer another day. I only wanted you to hear me say. A voice note at 2:13, if tonight feels heavy, you can lean on me. You don't have to tell me everything, I just want you to know I'm listening. I said I noticed you were quieter when we spoke the other day. I said I would not try to fix it or make the feeling go away. Then my voice began to tremble, so I laughed and carried on. Sometimes truth is slightly uneven, but that does not make it wrong. You do not need to sound alright, you do not need a better line. If your words arrive unfinished, I will give them all the time. A voice note at 2:13, no perfect words, just honestly me. I know it's late, you can answer another day. I only wanted you to hear me say. A voice note at 2:13, if tonight feels heavy, you can lean on me. You don't have to tell me everything, I just want you to know I'm listening. My finger waited over delete like it had so many times. Then I heard the truth inside it under every broken line. So I sent the whole imperfect thing before I changed my mind, and watched the little message leave at exactly 2:15. That voice note at 2:13 Crossed the quiet from my room to yours. No perfect words, no careful ending, just the truth I could not hide anymore. Then your voice came at 2:16, softly saying I'm awake and I needed this. Nothing else was needed then. Two honest voices in the quiet again. It's 2:13. Neither one of us is alone. No perfect words, just two voices finding their way home. One for the window, one for the night. You were sitting at the table with your hands around a cup, saying sleep had lost your address and the dark would not let up. I found paper in the drawer, blue and yellow, white and red. Then I folded one small corner and placed a star beside your hand. I could not make morning hurry, I could not change the way you felt, so I stayed and kept on folding while the quiet slowly settled. Paper stars hanging where the dark can see. I know they cannot change the sky, but they can keep you company. Paper stars folded one by one for you. If the real night feels too far, we'll make a little sky inside this room. Some were crooked, some were fragile. One came open at the seam. You said maybe that one's like me. I said it still can hold a dream. Then we tied them to a ribbon near the window, side by side. Every time the curtain moved, they turned gently in the light. Nothing in the night was mended, nothing had to disappear. Still the room became less heavy with another person near. Paper stars hanging where the dark can see. I know they cannot change the sky, but they can keep you company. Paper stars folded one by one for you. If the real night feels too far, we'll make a little sky inside this room. I will not tell you not to worry, I will not ask you to be strong. I can sit beside the silence for as long as it goes on. We may never name the reason, we may not know what to do, but no night can make you face it without someone next to you. Paper stars, now you're folding one with me. We know they cannot change the sky, but they can keep us company. Paper stars turning softly by the glass. We will wait beneath our little sky until the longest hour has passed. One for the window, one for the night, one for the moment you knew you were not alone. If tonight feels long, borrow some of my morning. You said I don't know what is wrong, I only know I cannot rest. I heard you trying to make smaller everything inside your chest. I will not tell you it is nothing. I will not rush you toward relief. We can let the room stay quiet. You can say as much as you need. Turn the clock face from the bed. Let the next hour come and go. We don't have to cross the whole night, just the little part we know. If tonight feels long, borrow some of my morning. I can hold the thought of daylight till you wanna hold it too. You don't have to see the sun to know it's on its way. If tonight feels long, we will take it minute by minute. For a while we said nothing. I could hear the heater hum. Then you spoke about the moments you had hidden from everyone. I did not search for an answer or a brighter thing to say. Some truths need a place to rest before they find their proper shape. Leave the curtain as it is. We don't need to watch the sky. Morning does not need our help. It will come in its own time. If tonight feels long, borrow some of my morning. I can hold the thought of daylight till you wanna hold it too. You don't have to see the sun to know it's on its way. If tonight feels long, we will take it minute by minute. I cannot promise dawn will mend it or the weight will disappear. Morning is not proof that sorrow never had a reason here. But a night is not a verdict and a feeling is not fate. We can stay until the window finds the first returning gray. If tonight feels long, borrow some of my morning. I will hold the thought of daylight till you wanna hold it too. You don't have to see the sun to know it's on its way. If tonight feels long, we will take it minute by minute. And if my own night finds me when I cannot see it through, you can sit beside the silence. You can lend your morning to. No need to hurry, no need to explain. Morning is already finding its way. I kept the morning warm until you came downstairs. Daylight found the kitchen slowly through the edges of the blind. I put water in the kettle and gave the bread a little time. I did not open every curtain or call your name along the hall. After everything the night had carried, there was no need to rush at all. So I let the room wake gently, let the clock move on its own. You could meet the day when ready, you could take the time you chose. I kept the morning warm for the moment you were ready to come down. Tea beside your waiting chair, quiet sunlight everywhere. I kept the morning warm. There was nothing you were late for anymore. You could enter at your pace. heard footsteps in the hallway. Then you paused outside the room. When you finally crossed the doorway, you were wearing borrowed blue. You sat down beside the window, wrapped your hands around the tea. Neither one of us said better. You just looked and smiled at me. There was nothing to recover. In a single morning hour, we could let the day begin there without asking it for more. I kept the morning warm for the moment you were ready to come down. Tea beside your waiting chair, quiet sunlight everywhere. I kept the morning warm. There was nothing you were late for anymore. You could enter at your pace and let daylight find your face. A new day does not require that we become somebody new. It can simply sit beside us while we learn what we can do. Morning is not an instruction or a race that must be won. Sometimes it is bread and silence and a room that welcomes us. We kept the morning warm. You reached over and pulled the curtains wide. Not because the night was gone, but because you wanted light. We kept the morning warm. There was nowhere else we needed to arrive. Tea between our open hands and a day we did not have to understand. We kept the morning warm and let it find us as we were. Small fires everywhere. In the ordinary ways we care. At the corner by the crossing, someone waited in the rain, held an umbrella for a stranger till the green light came again. Near the steps outside the market, someone caught a falling bag, gathered oranges from the pavement and returned each one they had. None of it would make the headlines, none of it was meant to show. Still a little warmth was moving further than they'd ever know. Small fires everywhere. In the ordinary ways we care. A hand held out, a name remembered, a little warmth passed on together. Small fires everywhere, traveling farther than we know. One heart warming up another till the whole street feels less cold. On the bus, a tired driver saw a woman running late, kept the door from closing fully till she reached it at the gate. At the bakery, the owner wrapped the final loaf in brown, gave it to the man who counted every coin and came up short. No one asked for recognition, no one waited for applause. They just saw another person and decided not to pass. Small fires everywhere. In the ordinary ways we care. A hand held out, a name remembered, a little warmth passed on together. Small fires everywhere, traveling farther than we know. One heart warming up another till the whole street feels less cold. Small does not mean unimportant. Quiet does not mean unseen. Every kindness leaves a doorway where another one can begin. What was given keeps on moving. What was shared does not grow small. Warmth can pass through countless hands and still be enough for all. Small fires everywhere in the things we choose to give and share. A road made safe, a burden lifted, a little hope where none was expected. Small fires everywhere. Now I know how far they go. One heart warming up another till the whole world feels less cold. Small fires everywhere. One from you and one from me. Nothing burning, only kindness moving quietly. Open the curtains, let the morning in. There was daylight at the edges, drawing lines across the floor. I had watched it from the pillow, I had left it there before. Then I heard the street beginning, someone sweeping by the stairs. So I put my feet beneath me and I let in all the air. I do not need a perfect reason, I do not need a different name. I can meet the day before me as the person that I am. Open the curtains, let the morning fill the room. Let it find the cups and blankets, let it find me as I am. Open the curtains, I am ready for the view. Not because the night was nothing, but because I made it through. I could see the buses moving, I could hear the bakery. Someone raised a hand in greeting from the window facing me. I put on the coat beside me, left the dishes where they stood. I did not need a grand beginning, only one step would be good. I do not know the whole direction, I do not need to see that far. Every road begins by leaving the exact place where we are. Open the curtains, let the morning fill the room. Let it find the cups and blankets, let it find me as I am. Open the curtains, I am ready for the view. Not because the night was nothing, but because I made it through. I will not call the darkness useful, just to make the morning bright. Pain does not require a purpose for me to step into the light. I can carry what has happened without letting it decide. Every window has two directions, I can look and step outside. Open the curtains, let the morning cross the floor. I am ready to begin here, I don't need to be reborn. Open the curtains, let the whole street come in view. Not from nothing, but exactly from the life that brought me through. Open the curtains, take one honest step. Morning does not ask for more than what I have to give. take the road at your own pace. I'll be here when you arrive. I don't know which way you're coming or how far you have to go. I don't know what kept you waiting. You can tell me when you know. There is no clock beside the doorway. There is nothing you must prove. I have left the hallway open and a quiet place for you. Waiting does not mean I'm asking you to hurry through the night. It means you can take the time you need and still be met with light. I'll be here when you arrive. No matter what the clock decides. You don't have to bring an answer. You don't have to make things right. I'll be here when you arrive. Come as tired as you are. You will not have missed your welcome. You will not have lost your place. I remember being late once to a room that waited still. Someone heard me at the entrance and came down to meet me there. They did not ask where I had wandered. They did not count the hours gone. They just took the weight I carried and said, "You can put it down." That is how I learned that welcome is not measured by the time. It is knowing someone sees you when you finally step inside. I'll be here when you arrive. No matter what the clock decides. You don't have to bring an answer. You don't have to make things right. I'll be here when you arrive. Come as tired as you are. You will not have missed your welcome. You will not have lost your place. Some roads ask us to go slowly. Some take longer than we planned. Love is not the voice that rushes. It is still the waiting hand. I will not turn your journey into something you must hide. Every mile can come in with you. When you finally step inside. I was here when you arrived. Long after every clock struck 9. You did not bring an answer. You did not need to make things right. I was here when you arrived. You set down the weight you'd brought. You had never missed your welcome. You had never lost your place. No need to hurry, no need to hide. You came in your own time, and I was here when you Take a little light with you. Carry the light home. I have seen it in a window at the far end of a street. I have felt it in warm fingers closing gently over mine. I have heard it in a sentence, call me when you make it home. Every small and human kindness taught my heart it was not alone. What was given did not vanish when it reached these hands of mine. Every warmth that found and held me left another spark behind. Carry the light home, take a little with you when you go. Leave a little shining for the ones still walking through the cold. Carry the light home, what was given does not have to end. Every road grows warmer when we pass the light from hand to hand. I have found it at a table where another place was made, in a voice that crossed the distance when I could not find my way. It was folded into paper, it was waiting with the dawn. It was never mine to hold forever, it was mine to carry on. Every kindness has a journey, every open hand can start. What begins in one small room can reach another waiting heart. Carry the light home, take a little with you when you go. Leave a little shining for the ones still walking through the cold. Carry the light home, what was given does not have to end. Every road grows warmer when we pass the light from hand to hand. I once thought that warmth was somewhere I would have to search to find. Now I know that sometimes I receive it, sometimes I become the sign. Light does not grow any smaller when another sees it shine. There is more than enough to carry when the light is yours and mine. Carry the light home, take a little with you when you go. Leave a little shining for the ones still walking through the cold. Carry the light home, night will still be night along the road, but it cannot make us walk alone when we carry the light home. Carry the light home, what was given does not have to end. Every road grows warmer when we pass the light from hand to hand. When 5 o'clock turns blue again, one by one the windows glow.